We took the beautiful drive a little northwest of town to the small community of Doss, nestled in a sun-filled valley, and a few turns later drove up to the picturesque Quiet Hill Ranch, a ranch that sees value in support of the birding community, offering 3 cabins, a lodge with common living space and kitchen, along with a great birding observatory and a super variety of spectacular birds. We talked with ranch owner Jim Watley.
Hi folks, I'd like to welcome you to the Quiet Hill Ranch. My wife and I are very blessed to be able to own and operate Quiet Hill Ranch. The biggest blessing is she inherited this ranch, and we are so fortunate to be able to live here and raise our family and invite people to come out and share it with us. But I'd also like to introduce you to Texas at its best. That's Texas, folks. For my money, you can take Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, all them big old towns and throw them in a pile, and you got about 1% of what's Texas. The rest of it's what you're looking at here. We're talking farm and ranch country, folks working the land. My wife and I, she inherited this ranch, and her grandfather established this in 1938. But we're also doubly blessed in that we're next to Fredericksburg. And Fredericksburg is really a unique and special town. A lot of places when you go bird watching, at the end of the day there ain't nothing else to do. But Fredericksburg is so unique with its wonderful restaurants, the museums, the shopping of course, and the natural wonders that surround us. That we're really blessed, and our ancestors had that enduring quality to them. And it's produced an enduring heritage that we like to call home.
After Jim gave us a tour of the ranch, and we had checked out all the beautiful views and the quiet nature of Quiet Hill, Jim reminded us we were there to see the birds and their birding observatory.
This is our bird watching area, and this was my wife's idea, and most good ideas generally come from her. But I was very skeptical. But being the husband that I am, I said, okay, sugar, and I built it. And in the process, I have become a bird watcher. And now whenever I come up missing, my wife, she knows where to find me. I'm down here watching them birds. Okay, this is the inside of our bird watching observatory. And we have Brother Dave here from Enfield, England. And this is his 3rd visit to Quiet Hill Ranch, and he paid me the largest compliment I believe I've ever had. He said that he had been a serious bird watcher since he was 6 years old, and he had the best day in his life bird watching at Quiet Hill Ranch.
Quiet Hill Ranch is roughly in the centre of the Texas Hill Country, and the reason I selected my best days bird watching was that I photographed 38 different species of birds from this blind in one day. That was last year. Absolutely incredible. And as Jim was telling you, that the sound of the water attracts the birds in, and then the perches which Jim puts up for me to photograph the birds allows me to get different bird species at different perches throughout the whole day. One of the birds I photographed here is the very rare black-capped vireo, which comes into bathe late afternoon, just drops into bathe for a few moments. I was lucky enough to get a few shots of it. One thing I'd like to add for Jim and Cindy, whilst they're our hosts, they're more like family. They treat us as family. They really are the most generous hosts you could wish to meet.